I'm about to take on a giant burrito challenge which over 270 people have failed, and I only have 15 minutes to finish it. This is also going to be my second challenge in 2 days as I prepare for my upcoming food challenge tour across Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. Now before heading out to embark on this food adventure, I went out for a walk to get some exercise in and keep loose for the challenge up ahead. I was also trying out my new camera setup for this trip, and by the way, I was looking oh so sexy in those MILF sunglasses. Also, exposing myself to the summer sun wasn't gonna hurt either, because honestly, my pasty white body, it probably needs to at least try to accumulate to the sunshine that I was expecting to get while on this trip, and I certainly did not want to be fried to a crisp. Anyways, after my walk, it was time to head over to my food adventure. So the big man himself, Randy Santel, and myself, we made our way to Taco Village in Des Plaines, Illinois, which is home to the El Jefe Burrito. I'll be honest, I was actually not aware of its fairly dominant record, having defeated, or how they put it at the restaurant, bossed hundreds of people who have attempted it. Though, it's not hard to see why. It's certainly a lot of food, not a lot of time to finish it. But I made it this far, and I wasn't about to turn back now. So to go over the details about this challenge, again, this is Taco Village's El Jefe Burrito Challenge. And with this challenge, you have a burrito that's nearly 2 feet in length, and it's stuffed with different meats, rice, beans, various sauces, and veggies. And thankfully in my case, it's served dry, which I do prefer in most cases as it makes it easier to keep things on the cleaner side. And throughout all my adventures, I've done enough burrito challenges, and I'm pretty comfortable estimating this burrito to be in the 5.5 to 6 pound range, which for 15 minutes does not leave a lot of extra time, especially for someone like myself who tries to eat on the cleaner side and makes use of a whole lot of napkins. And if I became the next victim to be bossed by this burrito and fail the challenge, I would have to fork over $20 and be put up on their wall of shame, which honestly I was more fearful of that than actually paying for the meal. But if that happened to be the case, I could take comfort in the fact that my picture would easily blend with all the other 270 plus photos from the others who've also failed this challenge. But like I said before, I didn't come here to lose, and I was setting my sights on being one of the very few to boss this challenge. Since I didn't have a lot of time to take this thing down, my game plan here was to take each half and then just go to town and send it down. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out as well as I hoped, as one of the tortillas came undone and the filling just started spilling out from the sides, which was so unfortunate because not only was I turning into a bit of a messy Mitchie here, I'd also need to spend more of that precious time cleaning up the debris. But I continued on, taking bite after bite of this burrito and limit the use of my napkins and drinks. And it looks like my eating antics have drawn the attention of quite a few folks here at the restaurant. And to them, it looks like I'm putting on a show, making quick work of that first half of the burrito in only a matter of minutes. But I know better, knowing that I have to keep after it, because the longer the food cools off, the more time I need to take it all down. And here, I did make a bit of an adjustment by taking out some of that filling, because even though it was still warm, it had cooled off just enough to where it was getting more difficult to chew. And I knew that I could eat the tortillas faster this way and then just focus on the remaining filling after. Now, even though I'm stuffing my face full of burrito at an accelerated rate, I have to say, I enjoyed every bite. This burrito had a great blend of meats and toppings, and I did find out later that there was some spicy chicken in here. It did have some noticeable heat, but not enough to where it took away from the flavor whatsoever. It's now time to play cleanup duty on the leftover debris, which I was doing my best to make quick work of using my mighty big spoon. And again, at this point, yeah, the filling had cooled off a bit, but it still tasted fantastic. And switching from the flavors from the filling to my diet soda, it really made the home stretch of this challenge not so much of a grind, but more of an enjoyable ride. Also, let me know in the comments down below, how was my food fighting performance in terms of cleanliness here? Did I do a good job of keeping it clean? Or was Messy Mitchie a fitting name during this one?
El último volcán hoy, nos vamos. Wow. Exactamente. Bravo. En 11 minutos 46 segundos.
And another victory goes under my now slightly expanded belt. The good news is I was able to boss this burrito and also avoid that wall of shame. The bad news is that I've done something very shameful. And if you know what that is, use the hashtag shame with your answer in the comments down below. And to watch the next food adventure, click on the video on the screen or in the link in the description down below, and I'll see you there.